Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt that tiny wobble in your knees? Maybe you reached for the railing going down the stairs, not because you had to, but because it felt safer. Most people over 50 quietly tell themselves, that's just aging, that's just how it goes. But what if it's not? What if that wobble, that hesitation, that small moment of doubt in your own legs is not the beginning of the end, but simply a signal? Hey, we need a bit of attention down here. And what if there was one simple exercise that could help you? Stand up with more strength. Walk with more confidence. Stay out of the fall risk zone longer. No gym, no machines, no crazy jumping or twisting. Just a gentle, intelligent move you can adapt to your body, your age, and your starting point. That exercise is the lunge. Yes, the same move many of us remember as a punishment from gym class, but done differently, slower, safer, and smarter, it becomes one of the most powerful tools you have after 50. Today, we're going to walk through why this one movement matters so much after 50, what really changes when you do it consistently, how to perform it safely, even if your knees are sensitive or your balance isn't perfect, and who should modify or wait before using it. If you're new here, welcome to True Senior Healthness, where we help adults over 45, 50, 60, and beyond move with more strength, confidence, and calm without beating up your joints or your nervous system. While we get started, let me know down in the comments. Have you ever tried lunges before, or have you mostly avoided them? You can just write, tried them before, or always avoided them. All right, let's talk about why this exercise is too important to ignore. The kind of leg strength that actually matters after 50. Let's be honest. At this stage of life, most of us don't care about leg day or having shredded quads for the beach. We care about, can I get off the floor without help? Can I carry groceries without feeling like my legs are about to give out? Can I stand and cook a full meal without needing to sit down halfway through? That's the kind of leg strength that lunges directly build. After 50, your body naturally starts to lose muscle, especially in the legs. It's called sarcopenia, and it sneaks in quietly. A little less strength each year. A little more effort to climb stairs. A little more hesitation to kneel or get low. Lunges are like a direct message to your body saying, no, we still need this. Don't shut these muscles down. Why? Because a lunge is not just exercise, it's a real-life movement. Stepping forward, bending down, lowering your body, standing back up. It's the same pattern you use when getting into or out of a car, kneeling to reach something on a low shelf, stepping forward to catch your balance. You don't need 50 perfect lunges. You don't need to sweat through your shirt. Even 5-10 gentle lunges per leg, a few times per week, can begin to rebuild strength in your thighs and glutes, make standing up feel easier, give you more confidence when you move. Don't think of lunges as leg punishment. Think of them as practicing not needing help later. Every time you do a lunge, you're quietly whispering to your future self, we're still fighting for you. Balance that keeps you off the ER floor. Now let's talk about something a lot of people don't like to think about, falls. Maybe you've had this happen. You're walking, you catch your foot on nothing, your body lurches forward, and your heart jumps into your throat for a second. Or you reach up to grab something from a shelf and feel your body sway, just slightly out of your control. Those moments are scary, and they're more common than anyone likes to admit. Millions of older adults end up in emergency rooms every year because of falls. And the story is often the same, I just lost my balance. Here's what most people never hear. Balance doesn't disappear just because of age. It fades from disuse. Your brain loses practice, controlling your center of gravity, stabilizing one leg at a time, adjusting quickly when something unexpected happens. Lunges directly retrain that system. When you step into a lunge, one leg is forward, one leg is back. Your weight is shifting. Your hips, knees, ankles, and core all have to communicate. It's not just muscle work, it's brain work. Your nervous system has to coordinate. Tiny stabilizing muscles in your feet and ankles, your hip stabilizers, your core muscles that keep your torso from tipping. That wobble you might feel the first few times, that's not failure. That's your nervous system waking up. Over time, those wobbles become smoother steps, faster recovery when you slip, a quiet sense of, I've got this when you move. That kind of internal trust changes how you walk through the world literally. You go from, I hope I don't fall, to, I know my body can catch me. That's a big difference. Mid-video check-in and gentle subscribe invite. If you're still watching and thinking, this actually makes sense. I never thought of lunges that way. I'm really glad you're here. On True Senior Healthness, everything we share is designed to help you. Stay strong enough to live the life you want. Move safely and confidently, and understand what's happening inside your body without fear or shame. If that speaks to you, take a second to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the little bell so you don't miss the next video. And maybe share this with a friend or relative who's starting to feel a bit unstable on their feet. All right, let's keep going. Because lunges don't just help your legs in balance. They also help you move in a way that feels younger. Mobility that makes you feel like you again. Mobility is one of those things you don't notice when you have it. You notice it when it starts to slip. When kneeling to reach something off the floor feels complicated. When twisting to step into the car is a little stiff and awkward. When getting on the floor with your grandkids makes you stop and think, can I get back up without help? That's not just a flexibility issue. That's joint mobility plus strength plus confidence. Lunges bundle all of that together. Every time you step into and out of a lunge, you're gently working on hip mobility, your ability to bend and extend your hips through a full, natural range, knee control, bending and straightening with support from your thigh and glute muscles, ankle mobility, your ability to let the ankle bend and adapt as you step. And because you're doing all of this under load, with your own body weight, you're not just stretching, you're teaching your joints. You can move here, and you are safe. Mobility after 50 isn't about being able to do splits or fancy stretches. It's about turning to look behind you while driving, bending to tie your shoes without struggling, stepping sideways or backward without feeling like your body locks up. When done at your pace, lunges become a kind of dynamic joint care, opening up tight hips, reawakening sleepy glutes, teaching your legs and torso to move together again, not like separate pieces. Over time, that stiffness that used to make you feel older starts to soften. You move a little more fluidly. You feel more like yourself. That's not about chasing youth. That's about reclaiming freedom. The metabolism and energy boost nobody expects. Let's talk about something everyone feels after 50. That slowed down energy. You might notice weight hanging around your midsection more stubbornly, feeling sleepy or heavy after meals, needing more recovery time even after easy days. Part of that is hormonal, part of it is lifestyle, and a big part of it is muscle mass. Your muscles act like tiny engines. More muscle equals higher baseline energy use, even at rest. And guess where your biggest muscles live? Your legs and glutes. That's why leg-focused moves like lunges are such quiet metabolic powerhouses. Every controlled lunge rep demands effort from your thighs, fires up your glutes, calls in your core to stabilize. You're not just burning a few calories in the moment. You're sending your body this message. We still need these big, powerful muscles. Keep them active. Over time, that helps. Maintain or rebuild lean muscle. Improve how your body uses blood sugar. Combat that sluggish, heavy feeling that can creep in with age. No, lunges aren't a magic fat-burning trick, but they are a smart, efficient way to remind your metabolism it still has some work to do. Even just a few sets a week can help shift you from, I feel slow and tired, toward, I feel more awake in my own body again. That's worth a minute or two of gentle effort. How to do lunges safely after 50 or 60 or 70. Now, maybe you've tried a lunge in the past and your knees immediately protested. Or maybe just hearing the word lunge makes you picture a deep, painful move from some boot camp class. We're not doing that. We're going to build a gentle, senior-friendly version that respects your joints and your nervous system. You can do this next to a wall, beside a sturdy chair, at your own slow pace, basic supported forward lunge. Start position. Stand tall, feet about hip-width apart. Have a wall, chair back, or countertop near one side of you for light support. Movement. Step 1. Foot forward. Not a huge step, just a comfortable one. Keep your front foot flat, and your back heel can lift as needed. Gently bend both knees, lowering your body a little toward the floor. Your front knee should stay roughly above your ankle, not shooting way past your toes. Your back knee moves toward the floor, but it does not have to touch. Keep your chest softly lifted and your eyes forward. Use your hand on the support lightly if needed. Press through the heel of your front foot to return to standing. Step your front foot back so you're again standing with feet hip-width apart. Switch sides. That's 1 repetition per leg. You decide the depth. Even a small bend counts as a lunge. Starting target. When you're just beginning, try 5 gentle lunges per leg. Rest as needed. Over time, work up to 8-10 lunges per leg. You can do all on one side, then switch. Or alternate right, left, depending on what feels simpler to your brain and body. Form matters more than numbers. If all you do the first week is 3 tiny supported lunges per side with good control, that's a powerful start. Common mistakes to avoid, so your knees don't hate you. A lunge done poorly can feel awful. A lunge done well can feel surprisingly empowering. Here are a few things to watch for. Don't let your front knee collapse inward. Keep it tracking in line with your second toe. Don't lean your chest way forward. A small lean from the hips is okay, but avoid folding over your front leg. Don't force depth. Pain is not the goal. Start with a mini bend and let depth come slowly as your joints adapt. Don't rush. Fast reps usually mean poor control. Slow and steady builds the strength you actually need. And remember, you can always hold onto a support with one hand, or even both. Using support is not cheating, it's smart nervous system training. Who should be careful or wait on lunges? For now. Lunges are powerful, but they're not for everyone on day one. You should modify or avoid lunges for now, and talk with your doctor or physical therapist if you have severe knee pain that worsens with bending, recently had hip or knee replacement or major surgery, have serious balance issues that make standing on one leg unsafe, experience sharp pain in your hips, knees, or back when you try the movement. In those cases, it's often safer to start with chair-based leg exercises, supported squats to a chair, gentle step-ups or leg raises. You can still build strength and balance. Lunges might simply come later when your foundation is solid. There is always a path forward. Your path just needs to be yours, not someone else's. Bringing it all together. One small daily choice. If you've stayed with me to this point, let me say this clearly. You are not too old to get stronger. You are not too far gone to improve your balance. You are not behind. You're just at a moment of choice. Lunges, done gently and consistently, are not about punishment or perfection. They are a way to fight back against muscle loss, a way to retrain your balance, a way to stay mobile and independent longer. You don't need to lunge your way through a 30-minute workout. You can start with 5 lunges per leg, once a day, next to a wall or chair, at your own pace. That's it. You might not feel different after one day, but after a week, 2 weeks, a month, you may notice. Standing up feels smoother. Walking downstairs isn't as scary. You move with just a bit more quiet confidence. That's the real win. So here's your gentle challenge. Starting this week, pick a time maybe after brushing your teeth or before you sit to watch TV and do a few slow, supported lunges. Then come back and tell me in the comments, I did my lunges today. Your comment might be the encouragement someone else over 50 desperately needs to see. If this video gave you a new way to look at your strength and aging, tap like, subscribe to True Senior Healthness, and share it with someone you want to stay strong, steady, and independent for as long as possible. You don't have to accept weakness as your story. One gentle lunge, one quiet act of strength at a time, you are writing a different one. You've got this.